Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to all new subscribers and welcome to the Patreons. As the thumbnail suggests, it's about van automation. Oh, excuse me. So, in my van, like everyone or most people, they have a Chinese diesel heater. And if you've got it, Wi-Fi. Now, I really wanted to be able to turn on the heater with my phone. Now, that's quite difficult to do. I know there's a lot of new Chinese diesel heaters out there now that have got that built-in facility. But that means you then got to take your old diesel heater out and fit the new one, or fit the new board with all the associated electronics and stuff like that. That's going to be quite expensive. So if you've already got Wi-Fi, a MiFi box or whatever, then you're pretty much halfway there. So what I've done is I've bought a switchbot mini hub and the switchbot switch. Well, switchbot or switchbot bot, whatever you want to call it. So with these two here, you can actually make your Chinese diesel heater turn on by using your phone. So you can imagine if you're out and it's getting really cold and you think, oh, I really would like to get back to a nice warm van. You've got your phone on you, and your van's already connected to Wi-Fi, so you can just say, hey Siri, heater on.
Okay, done.
And now, the heater, if you can hear the motor or the fan, it will start up. So what do you do? Oh, it's going to be lovely and toasty in a little bit. So with the switchbot hub, I'll show you where it is. I've placed mine here. Let's put you down again. So that's up there. So the hub, it just connects via a USB cable and it plugs into a USB socket. With the switchbot, it's got a built-in little battery, and if you have a look, it's got the little claw in it, so it comes down like that. So if you've got your remote control, bear with. So if you've got your remote control, you can get the little switchbot to press the button. Now in another video, with the video before, it's a quick little video of showing you how to pair up a remote control. Now the reason why I did that is because I wanted two remote controls. So this one sits in the back, in the bedroom, and the reason why I paired another one up is because I still want to use this remote control. And you can have up to 6 remote controls connected to your Chinese diesel heater. So I went on Amazon and I bought another remote control and programmed it in, and I'll put a little card up to the video that shows you how to pair it up. Now this is the Type 2 Chinese diesel heater, or I call it a Type 2. It's the one with 3 spinning fans on it instead of like the 6, which I'd say is the Mark 1, the early Chinese diesel heater. So I call that the Type 2 because it's the later one. So you pair up your second remote control, you get your switchbot hub, plumb it in, download the app, works perfect. And then you can get your little switchbot, and I'll show you in a minute, but it's all underneath the seat. So what I did is I made up a little platform. It sits on like that, and the little switchbot sits here and just goes click, and that's exactly what it's done. And now the heating's on. So I'll show you the little platform. So what I'll do is I'll undo the seat and everything, and I'll show you underneath the seat. So you can hear a bit of fan noise now, because that's where the diesel heater is. So, just there is the other remote control, and all I've done is put it on a piece of wood. So there's this little switch spot. I'll take the camera off the tripod. Excuse the fan noise. So there you go. The little arm comes out the bottom and presses the remote control. So if I say, it will do it again, so it doesn't really matter. Hey Siri, heater on. Hopefully you can see that. If not, I'll do it again. Hey Siri, heater on.
Okay, done.
Right, put all this back together. So you can see how it works. The other good thing about it is, if you have a look at another video, I also have a Maxxair Fan. I've also paired that up, and it's quite handy because inside the switchbot mini hub it has a infrared transmitter. Unfortunately, it doesn't have an what's it called? What's the other one? You've got infrared and RF. Now the Chinese diesel heaters work on RF, radio frequency, but unfortunately you can't get this to talk to that. I do believe there is another hub that does that. I'll find that out and I'll put a link in the description. But the reason why I went to switchbot is because they work. So I don't really know about the other ones, but I know these ones work. So that's why I went with the switchbot stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'll put a link in the description to the other make that possibly, I don't know, so I can't really comment, but apparently that's got the RF and the infrared blaster already built into the hub, but unfortunately the switchbot doesn't. So that's why I went with the little bot switch, and it works perfect. The other thing I've done is with the hub, I've paired that up to my remote control for my Maxxair Fan. So I can just say, hey Siri, fan on.
Okay, done.
And now the fan comes on. I'll turn it off because it's quite noisy. Hey Siri, fan off.
Okay.
So there you go. So I've got my Chinese diesel heater and my Maxxair fan all paired up to the switchbot hub. Now the reason I've got that and I've done that is because, I say, if it's really cold, I'm out in the van or I'm outside and I want to come back to a nice warm van, got a signal on the phone, I can say, hey mister, blah blah blah. And at the same time, if it's really really hot, I can say, hey mister, turn the fan on. So both of them work via these, which is a really really good idea. Well, I thought it was a really good idea, and it does take quite a bit of faffrage. I mean, when you read the instructions on these, you expect it to be quite simple, but in all fairness, it isn't all that. But it is, you can do it. I'm not going to show you how to do it because it's the instructions in these are quite good, but it does take a little bit of faffing around. So obviously I've got an iPhone, and you can actually, in the settings for these, you can actually do a voice control, add Siri to the commands. At the same time, you can also do the Amazon version of Mister. I'm not going to say her name because then it'll start talking, but you get the idea. That little one there. I'll put a link in the description to a video that basically I made that Alexa. Say anything? No. Made her.
I don't know that.
That's fine. You're right there, darling. Convert that into 12 volts. So what I'm going to do at a later date is, because Alexa should be able to do the same thing.
According to another Amazon customer, high quality.
Okay, alright, you can be quiet now. Alexa, stop. Thank you. So you can also control all this with her. So I'm going to try, just for being lazy I suppose, is get her to talk to this. So I won't need remote controls, because with the Maxxair Fan you have to point it almost directly at it, and also it's not backlit, so at night time, oh excuse me, if it does get quite hot, you've got to faff around, turn the light on, press the button, it'll open up. So it'd be nice to just say Alexa fan on, or Alexa fan off. So I'm going to set that up, and hopefully I can do that. So I also have a set of Calex lights, and I got them from Tesco's. So I just say, hey Siri, lights on, and
Okay, done.
bit of time delay there, but space-time continuum and all that. So obviously if I'm out, these lights won't be on. I can come back and these lights will be on, and I can just say, hey Siri, lights off.
Okay, done.
There you go. As I say, I got them from Tesco's. They're made by Calex. They were like 20 quid each, so 40 quid for the pair, and they are really easy to pair up. They really were super easy. I also have a set in the bedroom that I purchased but I haven't fitted. So that's the lights, the fan, and a Chinese diesel heater, or voice control by Siri. So as I said, I'm now going to try and get them to work off of Alexa. I don't know if you can have both whatever you want to call it, automation on one system. But I'm going to give it a go. So this, to connect with Alexa, the fan and the heater, was really absolutely so simple. It took me 5 seconds. Alexa, fan on.
Okay.
There you go. So there's the phone. Alexa, fan off. And then with Siri, hey Siri, fan on.
Okay, done.
Hey Siri, fan off.
Okay, done.
So that was really, really simple. And I've also done it with the Chinese diesel heater. So if I say, Alexa, heater on.
Okay.
So she's done that, and you can hear the little micro switch, the little thing go. Now if you want to, obviously it's a little bit of an update, if you want to turn this off, you'll probably have to have 2 switch bots, one to turn on, one to turn off. As I said earlier in the video, there is another version of this, another make, and that has the RF blaster and the infrared blaster built into it. But unfortunately, I will put a link in the description of it, so you can make your mind up if it's the switch bots for you or the other make, which I cannot remember. It might work, I don't know, but as I say, this all works with switchbot. So hopefully you find this a bit interesting. You don't have to go and buy a brand new Chinese diesel heater to make it work on Wi-Fi at all. So if you are interested, I'll put the links in the description. These are available. I've put the link in my Amazon shop, so you can go and have a look. All the stuff I've got in this van, I've put links in Amazon. So anyway, there you go. How to automate your Chinese diesel heater and your Maxxair fan by using your mobile phone over the internet. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this little video. It's not very long, and there are probably loads of videos out there that are going to show you how to pair these up. But in all fairness, the instructions are quite good, but it does take a little bit of a faff. And to actually record me pairing up this with a phone, it's going to be very, very boring. And I've probably rattled on, you know, enough anyway. So if you want to make your Maxxair fan and your Chinese diesel heater all controlled from your phone, that's how to do it. So anyway, thanks for subscribing. If you found this video interesting or want to ask me any questions, just leave a comment below, and if I can help you, I'll do my best. So anyway, thanks for watching, enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers everyone, bye.